Sir.
It takes a minute for YouTube to turn on.
That's why I said I'm willing to get out on monitor.
All right, welcome to the 186th District Court. Court is in session. This is cause number 2021 CR 3831, State of Texas versus Robert Ritterpusch. We're here today for a plea. We're conducting this hearing via video conference using the Zoom application. We're also using YouTube to live stream the proceedings to keep the hearing. Time now is 12:03 p.m. on the 27th day of July 2021. These proceedings are official. They're on the record and they're being recorded by the official court reporter. Counsel and all present are instructed to act as though you were in court, and all are instructed not to record the proceedings. And if I could have the attorneys make appearances, starting with the state of Texas, please.
Lindsay Shaw for the state.
What is going to happen?
Ramos for the defense.
So are you the same Robert, or rather, Robert Ritterpusch charged by indictment with theft of a firearm? Is that you, sir?
Yes, sir.
We use a function of Zoom called share screen. I'm going to show you the indictment in this case and scroll through for you. Are you familiar with this document, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over this with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do we waive reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to get out of share screen. I'll note that there is a discovery acknowledgement that's been signed and dated by both sides. I'm doing the same and making it a part of the record. And then Mr. Ritterpusch, I'm going to go back into share screen. I'm going to show you a document called the defendant's consent to plea by video conference. And I'm using my cursor to circle around electronic signature. Is this yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing this, you're telling me two things. One is that you understand normally we do pleas live in an open court, but that you are consenting to do this plea by video conference. Did you understand that before you sign this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Secondly, your electronic signature on here, as well as all of your other electronic signatures in the plea packet in front of me today, you're telling me that those are valid as if you personally signed them. Did you understand that when you sign this?
Yes, Your Honor.
I approve the consent and I make it a part of the record. We're still in share screen, but now I'm showing you a document called Reports Admonishments. I'll scroll through because it's several pages and ask you, are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go over this with your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
The bottom of page 3 is electronic signature. Is this yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to get out of share screen. By signing the court's admonishments, you're telling me that you understand the court's admonishments, that you understand the rights are contained within it. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
That you want to give up those rights. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
The right you're giving up is the right to a trial by jury. You have a right to confront the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent, which includes the right not to incriminate yourself and not plead today. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Signing this, you're also telling me you understand the consequences of a plea and the sentencing range for the offense, which is anywhere from 180 days to 2 years in the state jail and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
I approve the waivers that are contained within the court's admonishments and making them part of the record. Sir, we're going to go back to share screen again. This time I'm going to show you the plea bargain in the case and ask you, are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go over this with your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Electronic signature to the left, I'm using my cursor to circle around. There's another one to the right. I'm using my cursor to circle around. Are these your two signatures?
Yes, Your Honor.
This document details for me your agreement with the state as far as punishment is concerned, and I will let you know if I'm going to follow this prior to the entry of your plea. Punishment will be assessed with 11 months in the state jail and a $1,500 fine. There's no application for community supervision or deferred adjudication. You'll have no contact with the complaining witness and no contact with the address at 4242 Broadway Street in San Antonio. Then one of your signatures, the one to the left, waives your appeal. Is that your understanding of the agreement, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to get out of share screen. Sir, I'm not bound by a plea bargain. I do not have to follow this. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I do follow a plea bargain, then you lose your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's true unless I grant you permission to appeal or unless certain motions were filed and ruled upon. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, any such rulings in this case?
No, Your Honor.
I do not follow the plea bargain. I'll allow you to withdraw the plea and will proceed to trial as if this hearing never occurred. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll note again, one of your signatures on the plea bargain waives your appeal. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
If not, then a plea of guilty or no contest to the offense or of serious adverse effects on your immigration status. And I'll note that you're certified in the court's admonishments that you are an American citizen. Counsel, do you believe that your client has a factual and rational understanding of the charge pending against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's been able to assist you in the defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's mentally competent to waive rights and enter a plea here today?
Yes, Judge.
Sir, to the offense that's listed on your indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
You understand that you can still be found guilty under a no contest plea,
Yes, Your Honor.
other than the plea bargain. Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, sir.
Did anyone force you or coerce you to plead today?
No, sir.
Going over this case with your attorney, do you believe that pleading here today is in your best interest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does the state have anything to offer to support the plea?
State offers States Exhibit 1 and attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
It's admitted. I reviewed State's Exhibit 1 and attachments prior to getting on the record and find that it is sufficient to support the plea. Sir, I find that your plea was freely, intelligently, and voluntarily made. There was sufficient evidence to support the plea and that you're mentally competent to enter into such a plea, and I find you guilty, sir. Counsel, is there any legal reason as to why your client cannot dismiss today?
No, Your Honor.
No legal reason. In accordance with the agreement with the state, sir, I sentence you to 11 months in the state jail. I'll give you credit for time served. There's a $1,500 fine. The time and the money will run concurrent. You will have no contact with the complaining witness in this case, Mr. Richard Bobadilla. Furthermore, you'll have no contact with 4242 Broadway in San Antonio. Sir, this is a plea bargain case. I follow the plea bargain. So you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You do not have the right to appeal. I'm also noting that you waived your appeal in the plea bargain agreement. I'm making a certification of this for the record. I'll provide a copy of the certification to your attorney to provide to you. Is there anything else from either side in regards to the plea or to the sentencing?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Ritterpush, good luck to you, sir. This concludes our hearing.